Everybody loves a focaccia, so let's make one. Super easy. All we need is a few ingredients. We got our bread flour, we got salt, yeast, and just a pinch of sugar. We need lukewarm water and a little bit of olive oil. So let's get cracking. So first, what you want to do in the large mixing bowl, this is about 950 ml of lukewarm water, or roughly around 37 degrees Celsius. So we go our water in, we go with the yeast and just a pinch of sugar. Whisk very well until the yeast has dissolved in the water. For this recipe, we're going to use 1.2 kilos of bread flour. We have split it into two parts, 600 and 600. The reason being is the first 600 we're going to mix right away. Just whisk that in. Do it bit by bit so you don't create lumps. Then the remaining flour, we take our salt, just mix that through before we mix it in the bowl. Add the rest of the flour, and this is a little trick. You never want to mix it with both hands because you never want to get both hands dirty. So with one hand, hold the bowl, and with the other hand, just slowly start mixing the flour in. What I like to do is fold it and squeeze it. No need to overwork it, just enough to get all the flour incorporated in the mix. Then we get a clean bowl, olive oil, not loads, just enough so it doesn't stick, and we transfer to a clean bowl. A little drizzle of olive oil on top. And there you go. Just gonna clean my hand quickly. So we cover it with cling film or a kitchen towel, and we let it sit for about an hour and a half, or until it's risen and at least doubled in size. There you go. You just leave that on the side, and we'll catch you back later. It's been about an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. It's time to see how is our focaccia doing. So it's more than doubled, or at least doubled in size, which is exactly what we want. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fold it and transfer it to the tray where we're going to be baking it, and then we let it sit and rise once more before we go on to the baking. So just a little olive oil in my hand, just so it doesn't stick as much, and just fold it I got a little parchment in the tray where we're gonna be baking the focaccia. One nice generous drizzle of olive oil, and then let's transfer it. Beautiful. So we covered that with cling film again and let it sit for another probably around half an hour to 45 minutes. But we'll see how quick it's gonna rise this time. So it's been about half an hour now. It's almost doubled in size. So we are good to go. So for the toppings, very simple. We're gonna use some flaky sea salt and some rosemary and loads of olive oil. That's pretty much it. So start with, just drizzle the top. Nice generous amount of olive oil, and just push it down gently. Obviously this focaccia, I can already tell, is gonna be like a really nice fat one. If you want to have a more thin focaccia, then what I would suggest is you use a larger tray or just bake it into two goes. So but I'll go ahead with this. When you're pressing it down with your fingers, just don't go too crazy because you don't want to knock all the air out of the focaccia. Then sprinkle nice generous amount of sea salt. You can add some cracked black pepper, or I mean pretty much anything that you like, but I'll just keep it simple. Sea salt and rosemary. Alright, I think that will do. Just press it down again, gently. Another drizzle of olive oil. So we're gonna bake the focaccia at 180 for about 20 to 25 minutes. We see how long it takes, because obviously this is gonna be a really, really thick focaccia. So let's see how it goes. Wow. Now that is what I call a focaccia. Wow. But like I said, if you don't like your focaccia so fat like that, split it in half, bake it in two, in two trays or two goes, or just use a bigger tray. Your standard tray that you would have at home for your home oven is a little bit wider, so it'll probably make like a really nice huge focaccia, but not as thick as this one here. But who cares? I love it. Another thing what you want to do is you want to drizzle it with an olive oil as soon as it comes out from the oven. Yeah, I know. More olive oil. So and you want to get it out of the tray as soon as possible, but I gotta take a picture first. So let's get it out of the tray and let it rest for a little bit. You don't want to leave it in the tray, because what will happen, because it's so hot. Whoa! Because it's so hot, it'll just steam. So get it on a cooling rack. Also get rid of the parchment. So you see, it's absolutely massive. But that is incredible. You can see it's nicely cooked all the way around. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of bread. We let it cool down for around 20 minutes maybe. Just some of that steam to come out. And then I'll show you a really simple and delicious sandwich that you can make with it. So we got our focaccia. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of focaccia. Let's make a sandwich. Let's have a look. Wow, that is incredible, honestly. About half of this. Up there. We half this. This piece is so big. Honestly, I have no idea how we're gonna eat it, but we'll figure it out. So it's just a rocket pesto, basically. Simple rocket pesto on both sides of the bread. Nice generous amount. We got mortadella. You can use any meat. You can use salami, you can use prosciutto. I just really love mortadella, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Mortadella. A little bit of rocket. And we got burrata here. I'll use about half of burrata. Beautiful. The rest back in the container. And close it up. There you go. There's just one thing left. Let's give it a go. Let's see how we even gonna bite into it. Wow. Honestly, the bread is so soft. Look at the sponge. It just comes right back up. It's like a pillow. It's incredible. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.